Welcome back, coin collectors and treasure seekers. Today's video is going to take you on an exciting journey into the world of some of the most valuable and highly sought-after rare coins in the market today. We're diving deep into the incredible world of the Lincoln penny, the Canadian 1-cent coin, and the iconic Monticello Jefferson nickel. These coins, though small in size, carry massive value in the collector's market, with some specimens fetching thousands and even millions of dollars at auction. Whether you're an experienced numismatist or just starting your coin collecting adventure, this video will open your eyes to the powerful potential hiding in your coin jar or tucked away in a family heirloom. So, buckle up and get ready to explore the top 12 rare coins that are making huge waves in today's action-packed coin market. Let's get started. First up, the 1960 Lincoln 1-cent penny with the D mint mark. A small coin with a powerful presence in today's collector market. If you have a 1960 D Lincoln penny in very good condition, you might be holding onto a coin that's climbing in value and turning heads in auctions and numismatic circles across the country. Let's find out why this coin is gaining so much attention and why collectors are hunting it with growing interest every day. Let's start with a bit of fascinating history behind this coin. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, making it the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. Fast forward to 1960, a year that marked a pivotal time in American coinage. The U.S. Mint was producing massive amounts of pennies to meet the demands of a booming economy, but the 1960 D penny stood out for more than just its quantity. Produced at the Denver Mint, the 1960 D penny is part of a historic moment in U.S. coinage, where subtle variations made a huge difference. That year, both large-date and small-date varieties were minted, creating a perfect storm for coin collectors to obsess over every tiny detail, and some of those variations became extremely rare and valuable. What makes the 1960 D Lincoln penny uniquely desirable is a combination of its design and minting characteristics. The obverse of the coin features a refined portrait of Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner, which remained largely unchanged since its introduction in 1909. But what collectors love most are the 1960D small date and large date varieties, each with distinctive features in the font and number alignment. The small date version, especially from the Denver Mint, is considered much scarcer and highly collectible. Combine that with original reddish-brown or bright red luster in very good or higher condition, and you have a coin that can fetch impressive amounts at auctions. The D Mint mark, just below the date, indicates its origin from the Denver Mint, and these coins are often sharply struck, adding to their visual appeal and collective value. In terms of rarity and collector demand, the 1960 D penny, particularly in the small date variety, is skyrocketing in popularity. Many of these coins were quickly circulated and lost their luster, so finding one today in very good, extremely fine, or mint state condition is becoming increasingly difficult. Collectors are paying top dollar for pieces with minimal wear, strong details, and full original color. What makes it even more compelling is that many people don't even know the value of this coin, meaning treasures are still waiting to be discovered in collections, change jars, or inherited coin boxes. This sense of hidden potential and rarity only drives demand higher as more people get involved in the coin collecting hobby. Now, let's talk dollars, and the 1960 D Lincoln penny is definitely making a statement in today's market. In very good condition, this coin already surpasses its face value many times over, but when preserved well, prices can rise dramatically. Certain small-date examples in mint state conditions have been known to sell for anywhere between $150,000, depending on color and strike. Ultra-rare high-grade specimens with full red luster can even command values approaching or exceeding $280,000 at major coin auctions. The market is hot, and interest in Lincoln pennies is only growing, as collectors and investors seek out undervalued gems with historical importance. For collectors looking to build value and excitement into their collection, the 1960 D Lincoln penny is a must-have. Start by checking any 1960 D pennies you already own Look closely at the date, compare it with known small and large date varieties, and inspect the coin's overall condition. Always handle coins by the edges and store them in acid-free holders to maintain their appearance. Professional grading can add significant value, especially if you believe you have a rare variety in excellent condition. Most importantly, stay connected to collector communities, online marketplaces, and auction sites to stay updated on current demand and prices. The 1916 PD penny isn't just a piece of copper, it's a piece of history that's increasing in value as more people discover its importance. In conclusion, the 1960D Lincoln penny in very good or higher condition is a coin you should absolutely keep an eye on. With its rich historical background, rare date varieties, and rising market value, it represents one of the most exciting finds in American small coinage. It's a shining example of how something as small as a 1-cent piece can become a prized possession for collectors and a symbol of American heritage. Next up, the Lincoln penny 1 cent from 1961 with the Denver D mint mark in very fine condition. This isn't just any ordinary penny you might find in your pocket change. This specific coin holds a fascinating story, carries historical weight, and is rising in value on the auction market like never before. So stay tuned, because if you have one of these coins lying around or you're thinking about investing in rare coins, the 1961 Lincoln penny continues the legacy of one of the most iconic coin series in American history. First introduced in 1909 to honor the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the Lincoln cent became the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. By 1961, the U.S. Mint in Denver was producing millions of these pennies, but not all of them were created equal. This was a time when coin production was booming due to population growth and a thriving economy, but that also meant small variations and unique minting quirks started to surface, some of which are now worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars in today's market. The 1961 D penny was part of this dynamic period and now stands as a relic of mid-century American craftsmanship. What sets the 1961 D Lincoln penny apart is not only its history, but its design integrity and subtle nuances. Featuring the dignified bust of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, the coin carries the famous inscriptions, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the year 1961. Just beneath the year, the D mint mark proudly identifies the coin's origin in Denver. On the reverse, we see the original wheat ears design replaced by the Lincoln Memorial, introduced in 1959 to commemorate Lincoln's 150th birthday. What makes this coin truly unique in very fine condition is the crispness of Lincoln's profile, the legibility of the details, and the brilliance of the coin's original luster that still shines even after decades. Now let's talk about what really drives excitement in the coin collecting world: rarity and condition. Although millions were minted in 1961, time has taken its toll on most of those coins. Only a fraction has survived in well-preserved conditions. A Lincoln penny from 1961 with the D mint mark in very fine condition is becoming increasingly rare. Most circulated coins have heavy wear, corrosion, or discoloration. But a coin in very fine grade retains sharp details, minimal wear, and strong eye appeal. This level of preservation significantly boosts collector demand. It's not just about age, it's about how well the coin has survived over 6 decades. That's what separates common change from highly valued collector's items. With collectors and investors focusing more on mid-century coins, the demand for the 1961 D penny in fine and higher grades is heating up rapidly in the marketplace. The action market today is showing great energy around this coin. While face value remains just 1 cent, the true market value of a 1961 D Lincoln penny in very fine condition can fetch anywhere from $5.00 to $25.00 or even higher, depending on the sharpness of the details and presence of any mint errors or striking anomalies. Special varieties or well-struck specimens in even slightly better grades like extremely fine or AU, about uncirculated, have been known to command values up to $50.00 or more, especially in online auctions and private collector deals. And for coins with full red luster or unique toning, the value can climb significantly. It's a coin that continues to appreciate with time, especially as supply of well-preserved pieces continues to shrink. If you're a collector or thinking of becoming one, now is the perfect time to keep your eyes peeled for the 1961 D Lincoln penny. When evaluating coins, always look for strong strikes, clean rims, and preserved details in Lincoln's hair, the lettering, and the Lincoln Memorial columns on the reverse. Store your coins properly in coin flips or acid-free holders to maintain condition and prevent oxidation. Also, consider getting your coin professionally graded to verify its authenticity and exact condition. This can dramatically increase its market appeal and value. Attend coin shows, auctions, and join online collector forums where rare penny coins like the 1961 D are regularly discussed and traded. The demand is growing, and so is the community around these historic collectibles. In the vast ocean of coin collecting, the 1961 D Lincoln penny shines as a brilliant example of how everyday money can turn into historical treasure. With its rich history, solid mint craftsmanship, and increasing rarity in high condition, this coin is more than just a piece of copper. It's a piece of American heritage and a hot item in today's numismatic market. Whether you already own one or are on the lookout, the 1961 D penny is a must-have for any serious collector. Its growing market value and historical significance make it a smart investment and a proud addition to any coin collection. Next up, the 1969 Lincoln penny without a mint mark in extra fine condition. If you're holding on to this little copper gem or stumble across one in your collection, don't let it go unnoticed. This coin is turning heads in the collector's world and creating excitement in today's action-packed rare coin market. So stay tuned because we're uncovering every powerful reason why this penny could be a big dollar winner. The story of the 1969 Lincoln penny takes us back to a critical moment in American coinage. The Lincoln cent, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, had already become an icon in the numismatic world. By 1969, the coin was still going strong, showcasing the classic bust of Lincoln on the obverse and the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. What makes the 1969 penny especially interesting is that it came at a time of significant changes in minting and economic conditions, which created a perfect storm for the birth of a rare variety with high collectible value. One of the most distinctive and unique features of the 1969 Lincoln penny is its lack of a mint mark, meaning it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. While this may sound ordinary at first, what truly sets the 1969 no mint mark penny apart is that it exists in a field filled with valuable errors and rare varieties, particularly the legendary 1969/double die penny, which skyrocketed values across the board and led collectors to take a closer look at all pennies from that year. The coin's clean, sharp strike and well-preserved design in extra-fine condition make it a standout. The quality of the copper used, combined with the boldness of the original engravings, give it an eye-catching presence that appeals to both new and seasoned collectors. The rarity of the 1969 Lincoln penny without a mint mark in extra-fine condition is driven by a blend of low survival rates and increased interest in coins from the late 1960s. Many of these pennies were put into circulation and worn down quickly, making high-grade examples quite rare today. Collectors now scramble to find specimens with sharp details, smooth fields, and minimal blemishes. Coins from this era have become a symbol of value, and as awareness continues to grow, so does the demand. This penny isn't just a piece of copper. It's a key to a hidden chapter of American minting, and it holds incredible appeal for any serious numismatist. When it comes to the current market value, the 1969 Lincoln penny without a mint mark in extra fine condition is absolutely making waves. While circulated versions might seem common, the extra fine or extra fine condition coins are trading in the collector market for strong dollar values, sometimes reaching $300,000 or more, depending on eye appeal and grading accuracy, and those with even slight doubling features or proof-like details can command even higher premiums. The coin market is hot, and auctions are proving time and again that serious buyers are ready to pay impressive amounts for the best preserved examples of this specific year and type. If you're a coin collector looking to expand your portfolio with smart investments, here's your opportunity. First, check your 1969 pennies carefully, especially those without a mint mark. Use a magnifying glass, look for any signs of doubling, clean edges, and original luster. Store your valuable finds in protective holders to maintain their condition, and consider submitting high-grade pieces to a professional grading service to maximize their market potential. Stay connected with online coin communities, auctions, and dealers. Knowledge is power in this fast-moving collectible world. In conclusion, the 1969 Lincoln penny without a mint mark in extra fine condition is more than just a coin. It's a hidden treasure that's gaining ground in the rare coin market. With strong demand, a rich history, and undeniable visual appeal, it stands proudly as one of the standout collectibles of modern US coinage. If you own one, treasure it. If you're searching for one, keep hunting. It could very well be your next big payday. Next up, the incredible Lincoln 1-cent penny from 1964 with the Denver D mint mark, especially in very good condition. This humble-looking coin is now drawing massive interest in auctions and private sales alike, and its value continues to grow in today's collector market. So, if you've come across a 1964 D Lincoln penny, don't overlook it. It might just be a miniature treasure hiding in plain sight. The Lincoln penny, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, holds the honor of being the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. By 1964, this iconic cent had become a staple in American currency. The 1964 D version was minted in Denver during a time of economic growth and high coin production. Despite high mintage numbers, coins that have survived in excellent or very good condition are now becoming rare, making them increasingly desirable for collectors who want quality and history in one piece. What makes the 1964 D penny stand out is not just its legacy, but the unique features that define it. This coin carries the bold image of Lincoln on the obverse with sharp lettering that, when well preserved, showcases incredible detail. The reverse features the classic Lincoln Memorial design, introduced in 1959, which adds another layer of collectible charm. Coins from the Denver Mint are marked by a small but clear D below the date on the front side. When struck cleanly and preserved in very good condition or higher, this tiny cent becomes a powerful symbol of American history and precision minting. The rarity of the 1964 D penny in very good condition is one of its most powerful selling points today. Although millions were made, most were used heavily in circulation, leaving behind coins that are now worn and damaged. Finding one in very good or better condition, with strong luster, minimal scratches, and visible details, is becoming more and more difficult. Serious collectors are now turning their focus on these higher-grade coins, fueling a surge in demand. The desire for clean, well-struck examples with a bold mint mark has made this version one of the sleeper hits in the Lincoln Cent series. In today's coin market, the 1964 D Lincoln penny, in very good condition, is commanding surprising attention. While lower-grade coins may be worth face value or a little more, well-preserved versions are seeing action at auctions, selling for $500,000 and even more, depending on eye appeal and condition. Particularly beautiful specimens or those with unique characteristics like off-center strikes or doubling can fetch prices upwards of $700,000 or more. This rising value is a clear signal that the coin is becoming a hot item among collectors and investors alike. For collectors looking to benefit from the increasing value of the 1964 D penny, a few tips can go a long way. First, always check for condition. Sharp details, clean edges, and minimal surface wear can make a major difference in value. Store coins in protective holders to prevent further damage. Look for coins with deep luster and visible mint marks. If you're lucky enough to find one with doubling or a striking error, hold on to it. These are even more valuable. Lastly, keep an eye on auction trends and collector communities. Demand for this coin is on the rise, and values could continue climbing. In conclusion, The 1964 D. Lincoln penny is no ordinary coin. It's a shining piece of American history that has found new life in today's booming collector market. With its iconic design, growing rarity in high-quality condition, and solid historical background, this coin is in high demand and rising in value. Whether you're a passionate collector, a beginner, or simply someone who came across this coin in pocket change, take note. The 1964 D. Lincoln penny, in very good condition, is one to watch, treasure, and maybe even invest in. Don't miss the opportunity to own a piece of American legacy that's small in size but huge in value. Next up, the Canada 1-cent coin from 1975. This isn't just a piece of copper. This is a highly collectible, historically rich, and increasingly valuable coin that every serious coin collector must pay attention to right now. If you have this coin sitting in a drawer, pocket, or old jar, you could be holding a miniature fortune. So don't go anywhere, because we're about to explore the true story and big dollar value of the 1975 Canadian penny in good condition and what makes it a star in the auction market today. Let's begin with the history and background of this amazing coin. The Canadian 1-cent coin has been an essential part of the country's currency system for over a century. Introduced in the mid-1800s, it became an iconic symbol of everyday transactions. However, by 1975, the coin had already undergone many changes in design, composition, and minting style. What makes the 1975 issue stand out is not just the time it was minted, but how it fits within Canada's rich numismatic timeline. The coin represents a period of transformation, a post-centennial Canada finding its new economic identity. As inflation slowly changed the value of lower denominations, the humble penny continued to hold importance in Canadian wallets, and eventually in collectors' hearts. Now, let's talk about the unique features of the 1975 Canadian 1-cent coin that make it such a valuable item today. The obverse side of the coin features a young Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, a regal portrait that symbolizes continuity, tradition, and authority. The reverse side carries the beautiful image of two maple leaves on a single twig, created by G. Kruger Gray. This iconic maple leaf design is one of the most beloved and recognizable symbols in all of Canadian numismatics. The 1975 version was struck in bronze, giving it a deep, classic reddish-brown hue, especially attractive when found in good or extra-fine condition. Its weight, thickness, and rim design offer a tangible, vintage feel that instantly distinguishes it from modern cents, many of which have now been withdrawn from circulation. Moving forward, the rarity and condition of the 1975 Canadian 1-cent coin is a hot topic among collectors. While millions were minted, very few survive today in pristine condition, especially those with original luster and no corrosion. What separates a common coin from a collectible gem is grade and preservation. A 1975 penny in good or very fine condition is already desirable, but one in extra fine or uncirculated condition can command surprising values. Over the decades, the vast majority of these coins have seen heavy use, meaning clean, undamaged examples are becoming increasingly rare. Combine that with rising interest in vintage Canadian currency, and you have a coin whose demand is only going up in today's active auction market. Speaking of the market, let's look at the current market value in dollars for this coin. A well-preserved 1975 Canadian 1-cent coin in good condition can easily attract attention from collectors across Canada and even globally. Prices at auction vary depending on the coin's grade, luster, and overall appeal. On platforms like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and Canadian numismatic sites, these coins have fetched anywhere from $50,000 for circulated pieces to $450,000 or more for high-grade, bright examples. Certain mint state versions, especially those with strong strike quality or error variance, can climb into even higher price ranges. For those who truly understand the value of vintage currency, this coin is more than a penny, it's an investment in history. Now, for all our collector friends watching, here are some powerful tips for collectors who want to make the most of the 1975 1-cent treasure. First, inspect your coin closely. Look for strong edges, minimal wear, and preserved detail on both Queen Elizabeth's portrait and the maple leaves. If you're unsure, get the coin professionally graded, as an official grading can significantly boost its market value. Store your coins in acid-free holders or plastic capsules to maintain their shine and prevent oxidation. Stay connected with collector communities, attend coin shows, and keep an eye on auction listings because demand for this coin is growing rapidly and staying informed puts you one step ahead of the market. Don't forget to collect variations if they exist. Sometimes even small differences in minting style or toning can lead to big profits down the road. And finally, let's wrap up with our conclusion. The 1975 Canada 1-cent coin is not just another piece of pocket change. It's a powerful, collectible artifact from a fascinating era in Canadian monetary history. With its elegant design, cultural symbolism, and rising market value, this coin has everything a collector dreams of. Whether you're just beginning your numismatic journey or you're an experienced treasure hunter, the 1975 Canadian penny is a coin you absolutely must pay attention to. It's already making waves in the collector's market, and as demand continues to grow, so does its potential for even greater value. Next up, the Canada 1-cent coin from 1976 in extra fine condition. This humble penny is making waves in today's coin collector market, with impressive values and growing demand that every collector should pay attention to. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a newcomer to the hobby, you're going to be amazed at the incredible potential this small copper coin holds. So sit tight and let's explore the powerful story behind the 1976 Canadian penny. The 1976 Canada 1-cent coin comes from a fascinating era in Canadian coin production. The 1-cent coin, popularly referred to as the penny, had been a part of Canada's currency system since the 19th century, but by the mid-1970s, changes in metal composition, minting technology, and the Canadian economy started to shape its future. The 1976 edition was struck at the Royal Canadian Mint and features the iconic image of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, with the classic maple leaf twig on the reverse, a symbol of Canada's identity and strength. This coin represents a moment in Canadian history when craftsmanship met tradition, and the result is a coin that today is turning heads in numismatic circles. Now let's talk about the unique features of the 1976 Canada 1-cent. What makes this coin stand out is its rich copper content, classic design, and sharp strike quality that shows beautifully when preserved in extra fine or higher condition. The coin has a diameter of 19.05 mm, weighs 3.24 grams, and was composed of 98% copper with small traces of tin and zinc. The obverse portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machen, gives the coin a regal and timeless elegance, while the reverse design by G. Kruger Gray, the crossed maple leaves on a single twig, is among the most celebrated designs in Canadian coinage history. In extra fine condition, the coin retains strong detail in both portrait and leaves, and its copper sheen remains bold and eye-catching. When it comes to rarity and collector appeal, the 1976 Canada 1-cent in extra fine condition is rapidly gaining status. While many of these coins were struck for circulation, few survive today in the pristine, high-quality state that collectors desire. The natural aging and circulation of coins over decades mean that finding a 1976 cent with sharp features, minimal wear, and rich luster is no small feat. As a result, coins in extra fine or uncirculated condition are becoming scarcer and more valuable by the day. The growing interest in historical Canadian coins and the retirement of the penny from circulation in 2012 have only added fuel to the fire, making this coin a prized asset in collections worldwide. Speaking of value, let's break down the current market numbers. A typical 1976 Canada 1-cent in circulated condition might fetch a modest amount. But when we talk about extra fine, almost uncirculated or certified mint state examples, the value climbs significantly. In today's active market, collectors and investors are paying anywhere from $500,000 for extra fine condition coin. If you're a collector looking to add this beautiful coin to your collection, here are some top tips. First, focus on quality. Look for coins with strong definition on the queen's hair and the veins in the maple leaves. Any coin with minimal surface marks, strong detail, and natural copper shine is a winner. Secondly, consider professional grading if you believe your coin is in mint state. A certified grade will boost its market value and buyer confidence. Also, keep an eye out for potential errors or variations. Off-center strikes, double dies, and plancher issues can turn a regular coin into a jackpot piece. And finally, always store your coin in a safe, dry place using proper holders to preserve its condition for years to come. In conclusion, the 1976 Canada 1 cent in extra fine condition is not just a nostalgic piece of the past. It's a vibrant and valuable part of today's collector market. With its historic charm, beautiful design, and rising value, this coin is capturing the attention of collectors across North America and beyond. Whether you're collecting for passion, profit, or both, don't overlook this Canadian treasure. Add it to your collection today, and you'll be holding a shining piece of history that only gets more valuable with time. Next up, the Canada 1 cent 1998 coin. While it may seem like just a simple penny at first glance, this coin has grown tremendously in popularity among collectors and investors across North America. With its rising value in the collector's market and its increasing rarity in pristine condition, the 1998 Canadian penny is proving to be a valuable addition to any coin collection. Security. If you've got one in your possession, especially in good condition, you might be holding onto something far more valuable than you think. The 1998 Canada 1 cent coin is part of a long legacy of Canadian small-denomination coins that have shaped the country's currency system. Minted by the Royal Canadian Mint, this coin marks a significant moment in numismatic history, especially as it arrived during a period of transition and modern minting technologies. While Canada continued to produce 1 cent coins until 2012, the late 1990 SS saw increasing attention to design, precision, and quality control, making the 1998 cent coin a standout year. Notably, this coin came at a time when Canada was already preparing for future changes in its coinage, increasing its collector appeal in retrospect. What sets the 1998 Canada 1 cent coin apart are the distinct details that define its physical and artistic beauty. Struck in copper-plated zinc, the coin features the classic maple leaf twig, a powerful symbol of Canadian identity and pride. On the reverse side, crafted by the famed artist G.G. Kruger Gray, the obverse displays the regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by artist Dora de Pedery Hunt, which brings a sense of royalty and history to this everyday coin. The sharpness of the engraving, the brilliant luster, and the fine details, particularly in high-grade conditions, make this coin an aesthetic and historical treasure. When found in excellent or uncirculated condition, these coins truly stand out, catching the eye of experienced collectors. Now, here's where it gets exciting. While the 1998 penny was part of regular circulation, finding one today in good or extra fine condition is becoming increasingly rare. Many of these coins have been worn down, damaged, or simply discarded as Canada phased out the penny. This makes higher grade examples not only desirable, but scarce in the numismatic community. In recent years, collectors have turned their attention to coins from the 1990s, particularly those that managed to survive the test of time with minimal wear. A well-preserved 1998 penny is now considered a hidden treasure, and demand has been rising at auctions and collector forums. This isn't just a coin, it's a piece of Canadian history that people are eager to own. When it comes to the current market value, the 1998 Canada 1 cent coin is making headlines in online auction platforms and coin dealer listings. While face value is 1 cent, coins in very fine, extra fine, or even uncirculated condition are commanding prices far above expectations. Depending on condition, rarity of errors, and luster quality, some coins have been valued anywhere from $600,000 or more, especially if verified by a grading service. Certain varieties or minting anomalies from 1998 are also fetching premium prices in collectors' circles. Action in today's market is hot, and with increasing awareness, this humble penny is proving itself as a valuable collectible on both sides of the border. If you're a collector or just starting out, now is the perfect time to search your old change jars, coin albums, or bankrolls for the 1998 Canadian 1-cent coin. Focus on preservation. Coins that are free of corrosion, scratches, and heavy wear are the most sought after. Consider submitting your coin for professional grading if it's in exceptionally good shape. A certified high-grade coin can increase in value dramatically. Also, keep an eye out for any minting errors or variations, as these can skyrocket its worth in the collector's market. Joining online numismatic groups or attending local coin shows can also help you stay updated on market trends and connect with serious buyers who are ready to pay top dollar for high-quality Canadian cents. To wrap it up, the 1998 Canada 1-cent coin is no longer just spare change. It's a collectible that has carved out a high-value niche in today's rare coin market. Its historical charm, growing rarity, and aesthetic brilliance make it a coin that continues to capture the imagination of collectors everywhere. Whether you're an investor, a hobbyist, or someone with a passion for Canadian heritage, this coin offers a golden opportunity wrapped in copper. Don't overlook it. This could be the small coin with a big value sitting right in your drawer. Start your search today, because the world of rare coins is waiting, and the 1998 Canadian penny is shining bright with potential. Next up, the 1944 Monticello Jefferson nickel with the large S mint mark, especially in extra fine condition. This rare silver beauty is more than just a 5-cent piece. It's a living piece of American history with rising value in today's active collectible coin market. Whether you're an experienced numismatist or just getting into coin collecting, this is a coin you simply cannot afford to ignore. Let's begin with a little history and background to understand why the 1944 Jefferson nickel is so important. During World War II, the United States needed to conserve essential war materials like nickel for military production. As a result, from mid-1942 through 1945, the U.S. Mint altered the composition of the Jefferson nickel, creating what are now famously known as war nickels. These coins were made with an alloy of 35% silver, 56% copper, and 9% manganese. The 1944 S nickel, struck at the San Francisco Mint, is part of this historic wartime series. These coins weren't just a tool of commerce. They were a patriotic response to wartime needs and are now treasured for their silver content and historical significance. What sets the 1944 S Jefferson nickel apart from other nickels is not just its wartime silver composition, but also the distinctive large S mint mark located above Monticello on the reverse side. This is unique to war nickels. In other years, the mint mark appears to the right of Monticello or doesn't appear at all. The bold and visible S is a defining feature collectors love, because it directly connects the coin to its San Francisco origins and its wartime production era. Additionally, it's designed by sculptor Felix Schlag, with its clean, classic portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and the stately Monticello building on the reverse, makes it both artistically beautiful and symbolically rich. The 1944 Cecil Jefferson nickel is highly regarded for its rarity and the condition sensitivity that makes it even more desirable among collectors. While millions were minted, only a small fraction remain today in extra fine or higher grades, with original luster, clear details, and minimal wear. Over time, many of these nickels have been lost, melted for their silver content, or damaged, making well-preserved examples increasingly rare and highly demanded. A coin from this wartime period, especially one in extra fine condition, stands out in any collection due to its historical context and surviving quality. Now, let's talk about the most exciting part: current market value in today's booming collectibles market. Thanks to both its silver content and its rising status as a historical collectible, A 1944 Jefferson nickel in extra fine condition can fetch anywhere from $750,000 or more, depending on the coin's eye appeal and overall preservation. Coins in uncirculated condition or with full steps on Monticello can command significantly higher values, reaching $800,000 or beyond at auctions and in private sales. With silver prices fluctuating and collector interest surging, this coin's value continues to rise steadily, making it not just a collector's gem, but also a smart investment for the future. If you're a collector or aspiring to be one, the 1944 Jefferson nickel offers a perfect opportunity to own a rare, valuable coin without breaking the bank. When collecting these coins, look for strong details in Jefferson's hair, sharp steps on Monticello, and minimal surface wear. Coins stored properly away from moisture and air exposure maintain their value better over time. Also, be sure to verify authenticity and get high-grade examples, professionally graded if possible. That adds credibility and enhances resale potential in today's thriving collector's market. This coin is especially desirable to those who specialize in silver wartime coinage or Jefferson nickel series, making it a must-have piece. In conclusion, the 1944 sword Monticello Jefferson nickel isn't just another coin, it's a true relic of American resilience, a tangible piece of World War II history, crafted in silver and proudly bearing the large S mint mark of the San Francisco Mint. Its unique features, rich history, and steadily increasing value make it one of the most exciting coins to collect in the Jefferson series. With growing interest from collectors worldwide and limited high-grade examples available, now is the perfect time to search your collection or the market for this silver treasure. Don't miss your chance to own a coin that reflects not only a great investment, but also the enduring legacy of the American spirit. Next up, the stunning 1962 Jefferson nickel with the D mint mark, especially in a unique color shade condition that reflects a silver-like appearance. This isn't just any 5-cent piece, this is a highly sought-after collectible that's turning heads at auctions and coin shows across the country. So, if you have one of these nickels hiding in your old change jar or tucked away in your collection, you might be sitting on a true hidden gem with significant dollar value. Get ready to explore why this coin is becoming one of the most talked about collectibles in the numismatic world today. The Jefferson nickel series has been a foundational part of American coinage since 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, the Jefferson nickel honors the third President of the United States, Thomas Jefferson, and features his historic Monticello home on the reverse. The 1962 Jefferson nickel holds a special place in history, minted during a time of American economic confidence and expansion. The Denver Mint, known for high-quality production, struck millions of these coins in 1962, but only a few have survived in exceptional, unique conditions, especially those with color variations and silver-toned surfaces that make them visually striking and extraordinarily valuable. What sets the 1962 D Jefferson nickel apart from the ordinary is not just the D mint mark indicating its origin at the Denver Mint, it's the spectacular visual features that some coins have developed over time. Collectors are especially captivated by specimens that show natural toning or color-shaded effects, giving the nickel a glowing, silver-like finish. This isn't actual silver content. Jefferson nickels are composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, but the toning process, whether from storage or environmental exposure, can create a shimmering luster that resembles silver. When these coins appear in brilliant uncirculated or extra-fine condition with this type of finish, they immediately stand out, making them top-tier collectibles in the current market. Rarity is always the magic word in numismatics, and the 1962 Jefferson nickel in silver-toned or color-shaded condition is a perfect example. While many of these nickels were minted, only a tiny fraction remain today in exceptional condition, and even fewer have the rare, naturally occurring silver-like hue that collectors covet. Coins with sharp details, full steps on the Monticello building, and vibrant toning are extremely rare and in very high demand. entry. Collectors and investors alike are actively seeking these coins, and competition at auctions is getting more intense by the day. If your coin shows minimal wear, strong strikes, and any kind of unique surface tone or sheen, its value can skyrocket instantly. This kind of combination, rarity, condition, and unique appearance, creates the perfect storm for a collector's dream. Let's talk about value, because this is where things get exciting. The standard 1962 D Jefferson nickel might only be worth a few cents in circulated condition, but once you factor in exceptional preservation, mint luster, and that beautiful silver-toned color shading, the price jumps dramatically. In today's active auction market, pristine examples of this coin, especially with full steps, vivid toning, and certified grading, are commanding impressive prices. Some have sold for $600,000, and high-end examples, or those in rare color patterns, are pushing beyond $1 million in collector markets. There's a growing trend of premium bids for these coins, driven by their rising scarcity and the increasing number of collectors entering the Jefferson series niche. The dollar value is climbing, and the momentum shows no signs of slowing down. If you're a collector, now is the time to take this coin seriously. Start by checking your existing Jefferson nickels for the 1962 D variety. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to look for strong strike details, especially around the steps of Monticello and Jefferson's hair and coat. Pay close attention to the surface. Any silver-like tone or unusual color shading can significantly increase its value. Always store your valuable coins in protective holders to preserve their condition. And most importantly, stay connected to coin shows, online auctions, and dealer networks where you can learn about market trends and meet fellow enthusiasts. The Jefferson nickel world is hot right now, and this is your moment to get in on the action. The 1962 D Monticello Jefferson nickel with silver-toned color shade is more than just a 5-cent coin. It's a rising star in the world of rare coin collecting. With its historical roots, striking appearance, and increasing rarity in high grades, this coin is drawing major attention from collectors, dealers, and investors alike. The market is hot, the demand is high, and the potential for value growth is absolutely real. If you have one of these nickels, especially in mint state or with that beautiful silvery luster, you might be holding a piece of American coinage history that's worth far more than its face value. So dig into your change jars, check your coin albums, and join the thrilling hunt for one of the most underrated yet valuable coins in today's collector scene. Next up, the 1949 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, especially in very good condition. This isn't just another old nickel. This is a coin with historic charm, unique features, and surprising market value that's capturing the attention of numismatists and collectors across the world. So stay tuned, because if you happen to come across this silver-toned gem, you could be holding something far more valuable than 5 cents. The story of the 1949 Jefferson nickel begins with a continuation of the legacy started in 1938, when the Jefferson nickel replaced the Buffalo nickel. Designed by German-American sculptor Felix Schlag, this coin features a left-facing profile of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, while the reverse showcases his famous Monticello home, giving the coin both historical depth and architectural elegance. But what makes the 1949 version stand out, especially the one without a mint mark, is its timing and scarcity. The post-war years in America brought major shifts in coin production, and 1949 was a transitional period that left us with a variety of mint types, including some that were minted in Philadelphia with no mint mark at all. These coins are now considered key collectibles in the Jefferson nickel series. What sets the 1949 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark apart is its unique combination of design precision, silver tone from its natural aging, and the increasing rarity of coins in very good condition. While technically composed of copper and nickel, some examples acquire a stunning silver-like patina over the decades, especially when preserved well or stored in favorable conditions. The design itself holds true to Schlag's original artistry, featuring fine details on Jefferson's portrait, clean Monticello architectural lines on the reverse, and that iconic smooth rim that coin collectors recognize instantly. These coins, especially those with full steps on Monticello and strong details, are now being sought after in auctions and private sales. Now let's talk about rarity and collector demand, which is soaring for these coins today. While millions were originally minted, most have been lost to circulation, worn beyond recognition, or damaged over time. Finding a 1949 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel in very good condition with visible features and minimal wear is becoming increasingly difficult. Collectors love this coin for its clean minting, historical background, and the prestige it adds to a Jefferson nickel collection. With more people entering the hobby of coin collecting and looking to complete their Jefferson sets, demand for well-preserved 1949 specimens has skyrocketed. And when something is in demand and short in supply, the value only goes one way: up. So, how much is this coin really worth in today's market? A 1949 Jefferson nickel with no mint mark in very good condition can easily command between $300,000 or more, depending on sharpness of detail, luster, and eye appeal. But for coins in extra fine condition or with the full steps designation, where every step on the Monticello is clearly visible, prices can jump dramatically into the $450,000 at auction. And when silver-toned examples with natural aging and great detail enter the scene, collectors are more than willing to pay a premium. This is not just pocket change, it's a piece of history with increasing market firepower. For collectors looking to invest in the 1949 Jefferson nickel, here are some quick but vital tips. Always inspect the coin surfaces carefully and look for clear detail in Jefferson's hair and coat, along with a clean, undamaged Monticello reverse. Coins without corrosion, scratches, or environmental damage are especially valuable. And remember, coins that show a rich silver-like tone or full steps are the ultimate prize for any Jefferson nickel collector. In conclusion, the 1949 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, especially in very good condition, is not just another old coin sitting in your change jar. It's a valuable piece of American history that could be worth far more than you think. With strong demand, growing scarcity, and rising auction values, this nickel proves that even the smallest denominations can carry big dollar potential. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a new enthusiast diving into the world of rare US coins, keep your eyes open for this special nickel, because holding one might just be your gateway into the world of rare coin treasure. Next up, the 1970 SF Monticello Jefferson nickel, an extraordinary 5-cent coin that has gained massive attention in the collector market. This isn't just your everyday pocket change. In the right condition, this rare beauty can bring in incredible value on the action market. Let's explore why this silver-toned gem is making waves and why collectors are chasing after it with so much passion. The Jefferson nickel has a rich and historic legacy. First introduced in 1938 to honor Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. The Monticello nickel replaced the earlier Buffalo nickel and has remained an enduring symbol of classic American coinage. Designed by Felix Schlag, it features Jefferson's portrait on the obverse and his iconic home, Monticello, on the reverse. But when it comes to the 1970 S. Jefferson nickel, especially in very good to extra fine condition, we're looking at something far beyond common circulation. These coins were minted during a transitional era and have since become true collector's items due to their low mintage, superior strike, and, in rare cases, striking errors or special silver planchettes. What truly sets the 1970s Monticello nickel apart is its unique combination of factors. For starters, the S mint mark indicates it was struck at the San Francisco Mint, which during that period was focusing more on proof and special coins rather than regular circulation. While most 1970 nickels are clad base metal coins, the rare existence of silver-colored versions, often due to striking errors or planchet anomalies, makes this specific coin stand out even more. The sharpness of the strike, the richness of the luster, and its Monticello detail clarity give it an elevated status in the collector community. In very good condition, this coin exhibits strong visual appeal, with defined features and smooth surfaces that are hard to find from coins of this era. When it comes to rarity, the 1970s Jefferson nickel sits in a highly respected position. Coins from the San Francisco Mint in this year were produced in relatively smaller numbers, and most were either proof issues or sets meant for collectors rather than circulation. A coin from this year in very good or higher condition, especially with an eye-catching silver hue, is considered a rare survival. Many of these coins have vanished from the public's hands or remain hidden in forgotten collections. This makes the 1970s Jefferson nickel a powerful target for seasoned collectors, with its scarcity and demand increasing year after year. The combination of mint mark, year, condition, and silver-like appearance pushes this coin into elite territory. Now let's talk about what everyone wants to hear, the market value. In today's action-driven collector marketplace, the 1970 S. Jefferson nickel in very good condition can range from $280,000, depending on specific attributes such as strike quality, luster, and whether it displays a silver tint or unusual planchet characteristics. For collectors who want to add this incredible coin to their collection, here are a few helpful tips. Always look for the S mint mark, located on the obverse to the right of Jefferson's bust. Examine the coin's surface carefully. Silver sheen, strong strikes, and absence of heavy wear are your best indicators of premium value. Consider investing in a high-powered magnifier, or even having the coin professionally graded if you suspect it's special. Keeping the coin in an airtight holder can preserve its condition and protect its long-term value. Also, be on the lookout at estate sales, older collections, and even pocket change. You never know where one might turn up. In conclusion, the 1970 S. Monticello Jefferson nickel is more than just a 5-cent coin. It's a treasure waiting to be discovered. With its rich historical roots, stunning visual features, low mintage rarity, and increasing collector demand, this coin represents a golden opportunity in silver disguise. Whether you're a new enthusiast or a veteran numismatist, securing this coin in your collection could be one of your smartest moves. As time goes on, the value and prestige of the 1970s nickel will only grow stronger. So keep your eyes open, your collections growing, and your curiosity alive, because the next coin that changes your life might be hiding in plain sight. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell to stay updated with all the latest in rare coin discoveries and market trends. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting!